Hey y'all, welcome to my next playthrough. This one is going to be in Dusty Dune Galaxy, and we're going to be collecting purple coins in the desert. And this one is another kind of a long one. It's not too long. Definitely not 20 minutes long, but for me it was especially challenging because of my issue that I have with dying with the camera rotating and falling. And I did this one a couple of times because I actually would get to a spot, and especially at the end where you're being timed to get to the platforms that are raised, I'd feel all pressured to hurry up, and I would just do something stupid and the camera would turn and I would just run right off the edge. It was really sad. So it actually took me a couple of tries to do this. It's not really a terribly difficult level, it's just one that's difficult for me, and if there's others out there that have my same issue with the depth perception and the weird camera stuff, it might be a little bit challenging for you, because if you fall off one of these platforms, you're dead, because it's like instant death. Well, not entirely instant. You sit there for a while and look really sad, and you try and save him by mashing the button, but yeah, it doesn't happen. So he will die eventually. Anyway, so I just really kind of took my time with this beginning part, and was really careful to make sure that I was not falling. And so this part's kind of interesting because you have to like backflip and then like kind of jump off of the block and then spin to get on top of them. It can be a little bit tricky. So, but yeah, you'll see me kind of just being extra cautious. Like right here, I know I can jump, but I decided not to because that's a jump that could kill me and has killed me. So stuff like that, and like see right here, you'll see a perfect example. I'll jump and I just totally missed that coin. I couldn't like judge where it is. I try and look in where the shadows are of the coins to get a better idea of when to jump. That actually helps a lot. So if you have that same issue that I do, then that might help you out with that. I almost died there. Wow. Nice recovery. Yeah. Anyway, so and then these little twister guys, they don't hurt you, so you can go in them and use them to spin. Mario looks completely ridiculous when he's spinning. It's like I don't know what happens to like the bottom half of his body. It like turns into a top looking almost. It's very strange. But yeah, like you know, him turning into a boo isn't any less strange. But anyway, so yeah, you just use these guys to float up and get the coins that you can't reach. Just be very careful when you time it though, because when you take off from them, it kind of, you know, gives you a certain amount of distance on how far you can go, and you just want to make sure that you don't kill yourself by thinking you have enough time to get a coin but you don't, and then you end up in the sand. So I always say it's better to be safe than sorry, and you're not timed on this one, so if you don't think you can make one, just give it a second and try it again. So this one I just long jumped to get. Kind of scary. Camera there, you could see I'm a little hesitant, but we get her done. And then those are the coins that you have to get by, if you recall from doing this level previously, by raising the platforms. This is death right here, by the way. This area right here is death. Just so you know. Just, yeah. And it's where I've died. It's very sad. So, just, it's usually when you're coming back, when it's timed, that I get dead. So, but yeah, you have to use a spinning guy to get those. Don't forget those. They're kind of out there, and then you have to come back. And I think that toad actually says something about there's no coins in the sand. It's like, no crap, thanks. Toads are so helpful, aren't they? They're just wonderful. But yeah, anyway, so again, just using these guys to get the coins that are higher up. He's snoozing. Why are there so many lazy toads? Lazy toads. And I land on this dry bones guy. That felt very good. And I'm not sure. I think, like I said, I think I'm just being extra careful here. Like, I'm sure there's a much more efficient way to to get these coins, but like I said, this is death, so I'm just taking my time and just being careful. Like, I'm not really quite sure why I don't know, maybe I was having a little bit of fun with these guys too. See, look how silly he looks. Did you see this bottom? It's like his feet kind of, it's weird. It looks like a top or something, I don't know. Anyways, and his arms. Oh, it's so funny. It's fun. And then for these guys, I just did kind of, this is also very scary. I just did kind of like a little bit of a short jump, and I was able to get them. If you do like a bigger jump, you'll actually miss them. So I found that a shorter jump worked pretty well. You can probably maybe spin and get him too, but that's what I found that worked the best for me. So far, so good. We're cruising along, and this next section has those same little guys here, but they have, like, I guess it's supposed to be like, you know, like tumbleweed or, I don't know, garbage or something what that's supposed to be, but in any case, it'll hurt you if you hit it. And there's actually no real coins on this level, so if you get hit, then you can't get your life back, so you have to be really careful about that, because these purple coins don't, of course, give you any life if you get hit, so just kind of need to have the same strategy here by using them to get up, but you just kind of have to be a little extra careful to avoid the stuff spinning around them. What I found is if I just kind of stayed in the air and landed on top of them, and like I'm doing right now, and just kept using them, and you can actually stay in them like that too. So if you land in one and he's not quite where you want him, oh, see, I just hit the stuff. Nice. Anyway, so if you land in one and he's not quite where you want him, you can just hang out in him for a while and wait to spin. And that's perfectly fine. It doesn't do anything. But yeah, as you can see, I got hit, so I'll have to deal with that. And be extra careful. Very careful. Okay. And now we're going up here. And then there's a coin kind of hidden behind this thing. I don't know if you can get it. I'm sure you can probably get it after you've dropped the blocks, but I always like to get it before, just to save time. If you just kind of edge off, you'll get it right there. And then there's one above this thing, too, that you can jump up and get. Yeah. Come on, you can do it. Yay! So here we go. So now I'm going to pound this thing, and we're going to head back. I love how the little toad shows up. It just says, eek! Like, okay, dude, were you, like, hiding in there or something? What's going on? So funny. Toads. They crack me up. So now here, the idea is you probably want to avoid those little guys, unlike I did just there. Because, of course, floating around eats up time. But, like I said, I died so much there trying to avoid them and jump around and stuff that I just said, okay, I'm just going to take one of them just to be safe, because they get me across that safely, and then I'll try and make up my time here, which I actually managed to do successfully. Barely. You can hear the clock tick, 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 ticking away. So then I get my star, and I celebrate. I'm very happy about that, because that was kind of a crazy one for me, just because I don't know, I get I get all intense in those kinds of missions where, like, death is just so readily there and looming and waiting. Anyway, so yeah, we're at 111 now, and that's it for this mission, and I will see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.